Alright, hello everyone. My name is Scott, and today we have a Warframe video today. I know, really random. I want to show you guys how you guys can earn plat as a brand new beginner.
Now, who would be
Orders,
knocking
what
all
the
the way
fuck,
out
man?
here?
I just got here.
Operator, I don't think you should answer that.
Yeah, no shit. Anyways, I know I don't have a lot. I had quite a bit. I did fuck up a bit, but I'm gonna show you guys how, as a brand new beginner, you guys can actually earn platinum instead of actually having to spend money for it. That way, you guys can use it to buy prime. So one thing you will hear a lot from everybody is go to your navigations and go to void fissures and do these. Well, here's an issue that a lot of people don't. A lot of people will have. How do I obtain these relics? Since you need relics in order to do void fissures, you don't unlock them at a certain point. You unlock it the moment you have void fissures. Otherwise, it'll just be 0. And the further you do progress in the game, the more you will be able just to do. So you will essentially be needing this. Nope, that's not it. Whoops. Where is it? You will essentially be needing these. Lithe, Meso, Neo. It doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter. Relic is a relic. So what I'm going to show you is how to obtain it in the first place. So the way that you obtain these relics in the first place is by doing defense missions. So like you can go ahead and do you can do this one, the Kobo one. You only have to do it for like 1 round. Hold on, I'm gonna do this first. You can do it with other people. I do recommend doing it with other people in the first place. It is easier. I'm just gonna show you by myself until we get a void fissure or a void relic. Not a void relic, just a relic in general.
Our position has been compromised. Defend the cargo until reinforcements arrive.
So this is the earliest spot in the game that you can actually earn relics, as far as I'm aware of. So all you're gonna do is just go around and just kill a bunch of enemies, prevent them from getting too close to the center and attacking it. Luckily for me, I don't know if they do a whole lot, since these guys are pretty low level and my guys is high level. So it is way easier for me. I might be making this flip just a little bit easier. But that's only because I have a lot of experience. So, yeah, there isn't how much you can do. Just save it. It's like I think, like every 3 ways, it allows you to excavate or to leave. And I would recommend doing about a total of like 10 waves. That way you can get yourself a nice like good amount of relics. Plus after that it just has to get a bit harder and harder with the staying reward. So it's like why make the life a bit harder when, you should all over again. Of course, you don't have to. You can just stay in the same spot and just keep going quickly. Just personal choice. So for this right here though, I would recommend doing it with other people. This is also amazing for leveling up your weapons and your warframes. All of mine are 30 except for Volker, which is my primary weapon. I am trying to get that to level 31. actually just being here in the defense, then from my experience, doing defense missions is much faster than doing any other mission. In my opinion, it's one of my favorite ones, only because like, you know, everyone just comes to you and you can just sit there, and with certain builds you don't have to do anything. So, you know, certain builds you don't have to do anything in the game.
Extraction is ready.
I will,
Unless you can handle more of the enemy.
On.
Keep fighting. Another opportunity to extract will appear soon.
Best known fact is when you go to, okay, the other thing is you must be master rank 2 in order just to even earn platinum. You have to be master rank 2.
Let's go.
And it's not super hard in the beginning, since by the time you finish, like, by the time you only have to finish the tutorial. It's like by the time they're even playing the tutorial, they're like halfway through, you will already be master rank 2. One of the best ways to actually earn mastery points is by leveling up your weapons. So you will see quite a few people, like sometimes you might see YouTubers or streamers when they're doing master rank videos, and you see them, you know, trying to hit master rank 30. The reason why people aim to hit master rank 30 is because I feel like you are seen as like a better in the game. I used to be master rank 30. What happened was that was on my old account. So, I no longer have access to that old account. So here I am, having to redo it all over again. So, that's kind of why I'm making this video, because, well, you know, I am low rank, so I am low master rank, I'm only master rank 6. So I figured, you know what, it makes sense, right? I post a video, I show people my current master rank, they're going to be around the same point, and they won't be discouraged. One thing I will say for newcomers who are getting into the game, that it is an easy game to get into, but at the same time, it depends on what type of person you are. So this game is very grindy. The devs have made it less grindy over the years, but only do so much without actually changing the whole aspect of it. So, only so much you can do.
Reinforcements available.
One light throw.
Do you choose to leave now or continue fighting? Very impressive, Tenno. You held them all back. Time to get out of here.
Here is also another key thing. So now that you have your relic, so notice how it says light relic. Depending on the relic, you can only do those types of missions. So I'm gonna open up my my thing. You want to have it on public. You want to play with other people. And go here. We're gonna do this one. Why? Because it's just fast and it'll be so much quicker. I have 2 of these, so it doesn't really matter. I think for this one, I'll dump my thing into it. The void traces you just get from doing you just get them from doing void fisher missions. So, and you want to play with other people, mainly because That way, instead of only getting one item, you will get 4 options to choose from.
We received
So
intel
you
that
won't
somebody
have to
vital
choose
to enemy
from just one
operations is
item.
here. Find
So
them and capture
You're not
them.
just stuck with your item, right? Because your item,
If we can avoid
let's
alerting
be
them,
honest, right?
this might be
You
easier.
eventually will get a terrible
Void
item
fissures.
that you
You
just
need
don't
them
want.
to open a relic, but
And
are
it's
you
gonna
confident
suck.
you can withstand their fury?
So,
We're near a fissure.
you want to collect a bunch of those,
Use
which
that
you get
reactant
anyways
to
just
open a
from
relic.
killing enemies.
The reactant is working on your relic.
It
Find
is
more.
specifically
You
for
found a
killing
target.
enemies,
Capture them
but
quickly before
you
they
will
escape.
Get it before you
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. We cannot let our target know we're here. Track them down quickly.
Alright, so now let's head
That's
to...
it. You opened the relic. Finish your mission and we'll take a look
Get out of
inside.
here.
Our target is dying. Hurry.
then
Complete
we're
the
gonna get
capture
an
before
item.
they expire. Mission complete.
item-
The captive has been escorted to the
The way that
extraction
it works
point.
is
Well
every
done.
item sells for a X amount of dukes. Dukes just stand short for... The only reason why I ran into some fractures is because of Volt. It does not even have to be Volt. Alright, see? We have 45 Ducats, 45 Ducats, 15 Ducats, 15 Ducats. You always want to go for the highest amount of Ducats. Always. Never go for the lower one, no matter if it's something that you need. Okay.
Mission complete.
Only go for
Excellent
it if
work,
it's something
Tenno.
that you need. Otherwise, just don't worry about it. You're not going to need it. The more Ducats, or the higher amount an item sells, the better for you. So the way that works is 15 Ducats to 25 Ducats sells for 1 platinum. 45 Ducats, which is typically at the bare minimum, sells for 2 platinum. And 65 sells for 3 platinum. And then 100 Ducats, which is the highest you can get at the legendary tier. That one varies. Some people sell it for 5 plat, or some people want to buy them for 5 platinum. Others want to buy them
You are
for
going to
8
need more
plat.
reactant if you want to open that relic.
Others want to buy it for 10 plat. I'm going to show you after this.
Success. The captive is safely in our
So I don't
hands.
actually
Congratulations,
have-
Tenno.
So I don't actually have a full set. So what I typically recommend is getting at least 6 of the 45 or higher Ducats. The reason why you want to get at least 60,
Many
at least
things
6
have been taken from
is
us.
because
It's
that way
true.
you can maximize
But
your
fortune
profit.
favors the bold. And there ain't none so
And
bold as
at
people with
Master Rank
nothing
2,
to
the way that it
lose.
works in this game is, depending on your master rank, that is how many trades you can do per day. So,
The relic
if
has
you're
been
Master
cracked
Rank 2, you
open.
can only do about
Finish
2
your
trades
mission
per
to
day.
find out what's inside.
Since I'm Master Rank 6, I can do up to 6 trades per day.
Stay
I'm
focused.
close
There's
to
a heavy unit
close to
approaching.
hitting 7. Master Rank 7, so soon I'll be able to do 7 trades per day. So you see here, all of them are just 15. Right here, it doesn't matter what you select. From here, it does not matter what you select. The 15 Ducats, I would not recommend selling them,
Great work. I am
but
pleased with your
instead,
performance.
I would recommend selling them for platinum. Instead, go to, let me show you. So I got 30 void traces from that. It's a good amount. You wanna go to a relay. You wanna go to a relay, and the best way to actually maximize profit is going to relays that have a red marker on them. It doesn't matter which one you go to. as in lobby wise. And I understand that I might be like showing you guys just a little too much, but at the same time, I'm trying to show you guys how you can actually earn a plat as a beginner. This is also a really good way to earn platinum, because just to maximize profit, first of all, you need to go to a website, which is Warframe Market.
Life and
Anyways,
time began with the
I'll tell you
heat
about that
and
in a bit.
power of
So to go
cataclysm.
to, there's the Ducat
It ends
Ghost,
with ignominious
and you want to
silence,
sell
the
the
silence
lowest
of
Ducat item.
apathy.
I want to sell that. That way you have more Ducats. I'm gonna sell all mine right here because I don't need it. Or actually, I do need it. And you want
Build.
once
It
you
will be
have
torn
at
down.
least like like 100,
Words are
around
wind
200,
with no ears to hear.
you are always
Eat,
going to
and before
want,
long you must eat again. Love will
multiple
die.
shot,
Dreams come
shot.
true, become real, and pass away.
Finishers have a 100% chance to dissolve enemies in dread. It's good, but I don't know if it's a million credits good.
Like it was that.
I
Nej,
think I don't
snäll,
want that.
små filmsaker. Snäll, stift vad du då kan ge för brothers stå nere. Mel för throne. Ja, så
So
efter så
let me
så
show
där
you
står resten.
where as a
Yeah.
beginner you will even earn your platinum. So odds are you won't even get it from there whatsoever. So let me show you something, right? In here there's a built-in chat. Right here, there's a built-in chat. This is where I go to sell my stuff. There is a website called Warframe Market. If you go there to warframe.market, you will notice that there's a search bar that you can search for any item. So let's just say, right, want to sell farm sets. We're gonna do Sevagoth, right? Do Sevagoth Prime set. This person's selling it for 80 platinum, but on the website, people are selling him for just about 30 platinum. What does this mean? That this person's scamming you at about roughly 50-ish plat. So you don't want to buy from people like that. You don't want to. I mean, if you want to, go ahead. But what you want to look for as a beginner, once you have
Ordis keeps a tidy
minimum
ship
of
and
6
is therefore
45
reluctant to allow
dukes,
animals on board.
or
In
prime that
Ordis's
sell for
experience,
45 dukes right
animals
here.
do not eat
Ping
so
pong
much
pong.
as
Want to buy
reload.
pump junk? 100 for 7, 65 for 4, 45 for 2. What you're gonna do is you're gonna go, hey, you're gonna go to talk, saying, hey, I have 645 Duke. You put this, you're gonna press send. What they're gonna do, if you have 65 or 100s, do like, okay, I have 1 or I have 2 100 Duke and 4 45 Duke. This is something I've had before, so I'm only doing this, right? Do that. So since they're selling it for 7, that's about 14. Then 14 plus 4, so that's about 8. So 14 plus 8, that's about 21 right there. So that's about 21 platinum you're gonna make from that one trade. If you only have 6 of the 45 dupes, then you're only going to make about 12 platinum. But with your 2 trades, that's about 24 plat you can make. That's about 24 plat that you can make right there. And a lot of people, especially, are going to be a lot of people are going to want to be buying junk right now. And the reason why people are going to want to be selling junk, or people are going to want to be buying junk, is because since there is somebody at the relay, like what I just showed you earlier, buying something, you can actually sell those. So on the website, they go for a minimum of 30 platinum, right? You go for a minimum of 30 plat. So what you need to take from that is, okay, well, it sells for 35 platinum now, but he does not come here every single Friday. He doesn't come here every week. He's only here once every other week, maybe sometimes longer. So what does this mean is that with these primed versions, of course, you want to sell the primed versions and buying them, you can maximize your profit. So I would recommend is you buy one of those, something that you know that you're gonna use at least, or something that's gonna be pretty common, like at least a rifle one. A really good one are ones for like Warframes, especially Aura. Aura is really amazing. So you want to buy those ones and wait a couple of days to weeks. Check the website. Check the website. The Warframe.market website, and the price should have gone up to at least like 50. And then what you do? Hold on, I'm getting carried away. I apologize. So for the people who are here, who they message somebody, and yeah, you message somebody, they are gonna send you an invite. They are gonna send you an invite. You wanna press this, press the tab, press your pause menu, press square or X, depending on what you're playing on, just to accept their invite. You will be taken to their dojo. You will be taken to their dojo, and then from here they will send you a trade request. They're gonna send you a trade request. I only have 4. That's fair. By the way, these trades reset every day at 4 p.m. So they're gonna send you a trade request. There's gonna be, you're gonna accept it. You're gonna see a top and the bottom. You're always gonna be on top. Select. You'll see. I think I think it's mods, items, and then platinum. You're gonna select the item one. Go to your tab. I think it's just your right bumper. Let's see, like one tab over, and then just select all of the just select all of the ones that you have. So the 645, the 645 Duke, or like like 100 if you have that. Then you message them saying, hey, this is what I have. Put that in there. Once you have that, you're going to select. You are going to select. You're going to select your triangle or square, not a triangle, triangle or Y button, just to say that, okay, yeah, this is what I want to give up. The other person will put a minimum of like 12 platinum, if that's what you're selling, the 6 of the 45 Duke. That's what they're going to put, is 12 plat. Accept the trade, and then boom, those prime parts are now out of your inventory, and instead now you have 12 additional plat. Another thing about this is that make sure you even go to Warframe, the actual website, not the Warframe.market, and you enable the 2FA. Otherwise, you won't be able to trade. You cannot trade without enabling the 2FA. I learned this hard way because the first time that I did it, I wanted to buy a prime set up for somebody, and I didn't realize that two things. One, I didn't have the 2FA. One, I didn't enable the 2FA, so I couldn't trade in general. Two, I didn't have any platinum. In the beginning, you'll have quote unquote 50 plat. That is free plat. With that free plat, you cannot buy or trade with this. The only thing you can buy are cosmetics and buy slots. That, and you can also buy you can also speed up time. Only 3 things that I'm aware of that you can do with your starting plat. You can buy slots for more warframes, buy slots for more weapon inventory. That is about it. You can't use it to trade because it's free. So you have to earn it, which I just showed you how you can. And the higher master rank are, the more plat, or the more times you can do this per day. And I guarantee you 100% there will always be people willing to trade and buy your prime junk. It's insane by how many people don't believe this. And a lot of people are afraid to look at this. People are afraid to look at this. Why? They see a bunch of numbers and they go, that's scary. I don't want that. By the way, if you ever have the 100, I do recommend trying to save. If you do see this, the minimum this even sells for is 50. Some people will buy it for even more. If you see that, go ahead. You're making an extra 20 plat. It's insane. The reason why I didn't do it is because I don't care about it. So yeah, save up your plat, by the way. Save up your plat. The only time you don't really want to be spending your plat, the only reason why you do want to be spending it is because of cosmetics, and you see a bunch of prime sets and you go, oh, that's so cool, I want that. I don't blame you. That's how I got my prime. That's how I got Wisp Prime. I bought it up with somebody. I just bought it up with somebody for 45 plat. Even though she goes for like 60 plat. Right? So, yeah, she
Later.
goes for quite a bit of plat. But, you know, I was lucky and able to not have to worry about that. Somebody was like, I was able to look enough. Somebody sold it to me for a bit cheaper. Okay, here's the thing, right? Kaneki_morning will want to sell Grendel Prime 100 platinum. I'm gonna look at Grendel Prime set. He goes for 40 to 50 platinum. Is he worth it? He's good, but not 100 platinum good. Let me tell you this. Most prime sets do not go higher than 50. Most do not. Some do. Some of them do. Like, for an example, I think Serene is one of them. Or Serene. I don't want her blueprint. I want to see the full set. Her set, yeah, she goes for about 90 platinum. Where is it? Want to sell prime set, Serene 120. That's actually fair. Not 120, but yeah, that's fair. So be mindful of that and make sure that you know how many trades you have. Your trade will always tell you right here, trade remaining. Now, if you end up buying a prime set off of somebody and you want to flip it, right? You want to flip it for an extra 5, 10 plat, maybe 20 platinum max. You want to flip it. Or like the cards that I just showed you, like the 2 cards that I just bought. I want to sell it for about 35-ish platinum. What you're gonna do is pull up the trade chat. You're gonna type in want to sell brackets, the name of the item. So for example, I have Kaksu I want to sell, Kaksu Prime, and the brackets, and you're gonna want to sell it for a certain amount. So I'm gonna sell him for about 50 plat. Send enter. We're gonna scroll down to the bottom. You're gonna see. Oh, where am I? Right. That's not me. I want something else. Certainly. Right. I'm gonna sell for about 50 plat. Sometimes you will get a buyer. Sometimes you won't. Don't be discouraged. Do it for like an hour. You can trade you can type it in like once every like 2-ish minutes. I think it's like every 2 minutes. That's when you can start doing that. And once you do that, make sure that you are part of a dojo.
Otis has determined the secrets
Make
to
sure
happiness.
that you
A
either have a
combination of
dojo or you're
heightened
part of
dopamine
one.
levels
And make sure
and a
if
terrible memory.
Make
You're
sure if you are the
welcome.
owner of a dojo, you have your own, that you have a trading station. Otherwise, it's just an empty dojo that you can do nothing with. If you're a part of a dojo and you got lucky enough to be accepted to it, go to communication, go to clan, make sure you have a key, just enter it. Enter the dojo. Enter the dojo. Find your trading station. That's right here. Go to the area. If somebody messaged you, which is why you're gonna be in the first place, you will see their name. I'm trying to use this guy as an example. I'm gonna talk. He didn't say. Normally they will message you, so you just click on their username. You will click invite. They will join your party, which then they will automatically join your dojo as long as you're part of it. And then from there, you just wait until they get here. Wait until you see them. Select the trading post. Click on the username. Select trade. Once they accept, put that prime set or put that object in there, and then you're good. Far as I'm aware, that is the 2 best ways to actually earn platinum. That is like the only way to actually earn plat, just by trading. A lot of people will tell you to create an account on Warframe Market and then just wait until put an item up and just wait for somebody to message you. I have one issue for that. My issue is I have created an account. I created an account and I've had like 5 items up there. Some, like 2 of them being full prime sets. The other 3 are just being mods. Not a single message from like the past 2 weeks that I've had it up, and I haven't touched it either. So, I personally would not recommend it. Only reason why I would recommend it is if you are possibly buying a prime set. Selling it wise, just go to the just go to here. Just go to the trade tab. Sometimes you can sell it for a bit more anyways. The only thing is that some people will be afraid to touch it. They're gonna see it, they're gonna be afraid, they're gonna be like, oh.
When in Cetus, do not drink the kombucha. You are incapable of producing the hydraulic effort required to unstick your tongue from the roof of your mouth the following morning.
Just don't be afraid. It's a very simple and straightforward process. And it's a very straightforward process. It's a very straightforward process, right? You want to buy something, click on the username, select talk, say, hey, can I buy this for the amount of plat that they're selling for. If you're selling something, you just put it in and say, I want to sell. You can do want to sell and want to trade as well. People will trade you. People will 100% trade. Best beginner way though is just selling your prime junk. You can put like want to sell prime junk. Yeah, you can put like want to sell prime junk. I will make sure. I will say though, if you do put in I want to sell prime junk, make sure you put in how many ducats they will be getting out of it, and make sure that you use just like the standard basics. So if you're selling 15, 25, that's only 1 plat. If it's 45, you're selling it for 2 plat. If you're selling 65 ducats, you're selling it for like 3 plat. And the 100 ones, that one's personally up to you. Do it for 8 platinum, 7 platinum, or 6. Whatever you think seems fair. That's pretty much it, honestly. So remember, just to even gain relics, that you're doing defense missions. So just look on whatever planet you're on, doing defense. Okay, they're just doing defense missions. My favorite ones are just going down to the void and doing Millennius. You can do Tarnus. That one's pretty easy as well. I don't have Mercury unlocked. But the ones I do a lot is Jupiter's, IO 1 or 10. Or no, it's at least around that, yeah. I don't think I even have this one. No. I lied. There's this one you can do. Yeah, there's a bunch of different ones that you can do. And always, when you're doing a Void Fisher mission, always have your thing set to public. Otherwise you're stuck getting the one item. Instead of having the opportunity to select from 3 different items that could possibly be better. And make you a bit more money. So that's pretty much it that I have to say. The plat that you earn, use it to your own expense. You can use it to buy other frames and try to flip it. You can use it to buy mods that you need. You can use it to buy cosmetics, more slots. Use it to what you want. Do it to buy whatever you're more comfortable with. So if you do see a good price on here though, like somebody's selling something for like maybe like 10, not like 10, but like 20 to 50 plat. Like for whatever reason why I wanted Alvara. She is really good actually. If I want to buy her, this guy saying, hey, can I buy Alvara Prime, the 85p? They will invite you, just accept it. Put up the 85 plat. Or, yeah, just put up the plat. And you're good. You are good to go. So yeah. I recommend if you are going to buy a Prime, or if you're going to buy a Warframe, buy a Warframe that you genuinely like or that you genuinely want. So like one of the Prime sets that I recommend in the first place is one of them is going to be Volt. Volt will increase you and your teammates' speed, making missions go by a lot faster. But that's like the first one that I would recommend. You don't have to. I'm not gonna force you to. But if you do, if you're one of those people that like want to like help yourself and your team, then yeah, get Volt. You don't have to, since some people or since there are quite a bit of people that always run Volt anyways. Defense missions, I just recommend just running whoever you like. I just run Wisp every time. That's until I get a new set anyways. So do what you want with the plat that you get. So I hope you enjoyed the video, you learned something, and I hope you have a great day. Bye bye.